Every day, we walk around with little facts in our head. Things our parents told us, things we heard in school, things we just assumed were true. But what if many of those things are myths? Myths that spread so widely, they became part of our everyday thinking. Myths so familiar, we never stop to question them. And today, we're going to break 10 of them using real science, real stories, and real examples. Let me tell you a quick story. In 2015, a storm rolled across New York City. People were recording the skyline, the clouds, the rain, and suddenly, boom! A lightning bolt blasted the Empire State Building. 5 minutes later, boom! Another one hit the same spot. People were confused. But lightning never strikes the same place twice. Right? Wrong. Lightning doesn't care about variety. It cares about the fastest path to the ground. Tall, metal, isolated objects, like skyscrapers, are basically lightning magnets. The Empire State Building is struck around 20 to 25 times every single year. So yes, lightning not only strikes the same place twice, it does it again and again, happily. Imagine walking into a 500-year-old European cathedral. You look at the ancient stained glass windows, and someone tells you, "See how the bottom is thicker? That's because glass is a liquid and it sank over time." This story spread everywhere. Teachers repeated it. People believed it. But here's the reality. Glass is not a liquid. It doesn't flow. It doesn't drip. It doesn't sag. Not even in 500 years. Back then, glass making wasn't precise. They produced sheets that were uneven, thicker on one side, thinner on the other. And when builders installed the windows, they simply placed the heavier side at the bottom for stability. Simple, logical, human. The myth didn't come from science. It came from old craftsmanship. For decades, one fact was repeated in textbooks, documentaries, classrooms, everywhere. The Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space. It sounded amazing, a bragging right, a symbol of human engineering. But then astronauts actually went to space, and the myth collapsed instantly. From orbit, Earth is a massive canvas of clouds, oceans, deserts, and mountains. Human-made structures, even cities, blend into the natural colors of the planet. The Great Wall? It's long, yes, but it's thin, narrow, and made of materials that match the color of the landscape. Astronauts said they struggle to even see major rivers. The wall is practically invisible. What is visible from space? Big things like city lights at night, huge airports, massive farmland patterns, large bridges. But the Great Wall, it's a myth. One we kept because it sounded too good to question. Picture this. It's a calm evening. You're scrolling through your phone and suddenly you see it again. Humans use only 10% of their brain. It sounds mysterious, like a secret superpower waiting to be unlocked. But here's the truth. The brain doesn't waste space. Brain scans, MRI, PET, CT, show that almost every part of the brain is active, even while you're resting. Right now, as you're listening, your brain is processing sound, adjusting your balance, storing memories, regulating your heartbeat, predicting your next thought, planning your next action. The reality? You use 100% of your brain, just not all at the same time. There's a moment almost every teenager experiences. You shave for the first time, and someone, a friend, an uncle, a sibling, warns you. Careful though, once you shave, the hair will grow back thicker. The belief is everywhere. But here's the truth. Hair thickness is controlled by genes and hormones, not a razor. When you shave, you cut the hair bluntly, making the new tip look darker and feel rougher. But it's the same hair, not thicker, not stronger, not multiplied. Scientists tested this myth as far back as 1928, and again in modern studies. every result was the same. Shaving doesn't change the number of hair follicles. It doesn't increase growth speed. It doesn't make hair darker. It just makes the tip sharp so it looks new, but it's not. Imagine this dramatic scene. A penny slips from the hand of someone at the top of a skyscraper. It falls, gathers speed, spinning faster and faster, and people imagine it landing with deadly force. Sounds like a movie plot. But reality has different rules. A penny is light and flat. As it falls, air pushes against it, creating drag. It reaches a top speed of around 40 to 50 miles per hour, then stops accelerating. Fast enough to sting if it hits someone, but not enough to cause major harm. In fact, YouTubers and physicists have tested this under controlled conditions. The result? A penny is simply too small, too thin, and too light to become a deadly projectile. Picture a petrol station at night. People quietly refueling, the smell of fuel in the air. And suddenly, someone shouts, "Turn off your phone, it can cause an explosion." It sounds serious, right? But here's what scientific investigations found. There is no confirmed case of a mobile phone igniting fuel vapors at a station. Fuel needs a spark to ignite. Phones don't produce sparks in normal use. The energy is too low. Petrol stations still warn you to avoid using your phone, but mainly so you're not distracted while handling fuel, not because of explosions. Imagine a bullfight. A matador waves a bright red cloth, and the bull charges with full force. So everyone believes bulls hate red. But the truth is surprising. Bulls are colorblind to red. They can't even see it the way we do. What triggers the charge is the movement, not the color. Wave a blue cloth or a white cloth, and the bull will react the same way. The myth survived because the red cloth, the muleta, is traditional in bullfighting. It isn't to anger the bull, it's to hide the blood and maintain the dramatic effect. Since childhood, we're taught sight, smell, touch, taste, hearing, that's it. But humans are far more advanced. We actually have over 10 senses including balance, temperature detection, pain, body position awareness, proprioception, hunger, thirst, time perception, internal pressure, like feeling a full bladder. These senses operate silently in the background, helping us survive and navigate the world. So no, we don't have 5 senses. We have a whole network working together every second of our lives. We live in a world filled with myths, some harmless, some funny, some surprisingly believable. But the real world is even more fascinating when we look deeper. And if you enjoyed learning the truth behind these everyday beliefs, stick around. More amazing explanations are coming.